Nice outfit, dude.
Thank you, thank you. All right, folks. We are now live at PAX Unplugged again. So, just so you guys can see what I'm dealing with. Oh, here, let's go the other way. Oh, we are going to be doing shooting today in the Nicolas Cage outfit, walking around, seeing all the cool board games. If you didn't see us yesterday, today we have a goal to find the cutest game ever, and I think I may have found something. Also, the Games Workshop folks have invited us to play 40K laser tag on camera, so we're going to go ahead and do that. So stick around, see what we're going to probably be streaming here until the con floor closes, which is in about 2.5 hours, so plenty of time to see all the different things. And here we go. So let's just go ahead and get this back, because you guys don't want to stare at me the whole goddamn time. Cool. Thank you. All right, folks. We head in. See the big old... when we go into laser tag, I will not be able to check chat for that. So if you have comments while I'm in laser tag land, I apologize. Hey, May. Welcome. It is not the same without you men in the camera. And we got a Scarlet Witch cosplay over there. PAX, I don't know if it's necessarily been known for its cosplayers, but it has been growing and growing with a place for cosplayers to come. There's definitely no Dragon Con, but or a Comic Con. Insert your city Comic Con here. Also, we will be switching to a interview microphone a little bit here, so that you can actually hear what some of the game developers are saying. And if the sound's a little off when we do that, please just say something in chat, and I'll switch back to the other microphone. All right. Do we want to go into one of the other rooms here? We kind of covered this last time.
No, let's just talk.
But let's just go ahead and do a peek in here again. Once again, this is a bunch of the prototype games, and as you can see, lots of new and cool games out here in this room. Lots of people anxious to play new iterations of games before they get published. But this is always a hoppin' room. Additionally, they have a diversity lounge. So I'm just going to do a quick shot over at the diversity lounge. And one of the things that I love about PAX is they celebrate all the gamers, all of them. It doesn't matter if you have a particular label, pronoun, or preference. Everybody can still agree that they love playing games, board games, video games, card games, RPGs, all of that. And this is a room that helps highlight and makes others feel always included when they're playing these games. Let's keep going on. There's a classic board game room. Not so filled. So one of the things that we found out is as soon as the exhibition hall floor closes, you'll see rooms like this just go crazy. A little on the empty side today, but oh, one second. Okay. Sorry, thought that was a friend of mine. can't tell that, and she's also in the middle of a talk. Found it is very easy to mistake identities when everybody's wearing masks, but you know, so it is. I would rather accidentally get somebody's name wrong or mistake them for somebody else than walk around without masks. And here goes. Okay, so as we're approaching the exhibition hall, they've got the mini merch booth. They have 2 Penny Arcade exclusive merches booths. This is one of them. We're just going to do a quick little pan here. Ooh, you can see the Penny Arcade where people are trading pins. Let's see. We get a pin. Ooh, they got games. And as you can see, all the various different tradable pins.
Hello.
Hi.
Spin the wheel.
There we go.
People putting horns on their head.
I'm sorry?
And people putting horns on their head.
Yes! Nope, we love cosplayers.
Not exactly cosplay, just fun.
Well, yes, exactly. Like, I'm not cosplaying anything either, but I love Nicolas Cage.
I see that. I see that. That's impressive.
Thank you. All right, let's go ahead and do a pan over on all the types of loot you can get here. The people that have all of the cool things. Is that Lydia back there? Oops. There we go. Oh, go ahead.
Sorry.
Oh no, no worries. Hey. Hey. How do you like enforcing? How do you like helping out the PA staff here? You just wave. Yay. Thank you. All right. And ooh, speaking of which, we got some cosplayers right here. Hey, folks. Awesome. Thank you. All right. So, as we're going around, there was one secret star, and that is this banner. Stand here if you don't want anyone to explain NFTs, non-fungible tokens, to you as long as you live. Your reasons do not matter. You deserve the peace on your own terms. Let them shackle themselves to the blockchain. Yours shall be a soul unburdened. At various different points in time, I have stood by this sign. And it is freaking hilarious. Even if you like NFTs, you can joke that much along the lines of CrossFit and veganism or whatever thing you're super passionate about, they tend to get talked about a lot. All right, we're gonna head back in. Okay, we are going to head right into the mix of it. As you can see, it is quite a bit more crowded today than it was yesterday. Get Paragons. Steampunk deck building. Oh, I did not notice the hats the last go around. How's it going?
Good. Steampunk deck building game.
You want to tell us about the game a little?
Absolutely. All right. You played a deck builder before?
Yes.
All right. So in Widget Ridge, you're basically using your starting cards, which are a bunch of widgets and gadgets, to gain gold and sparks. Sparks the victory condition. You're trying to get to 100 sparks to win the game.
Okay.
Using these starting cards, 2 big buy better inventions that are in the marketplace realm. So the invention cards are made up of 3 different types: augments, devices, and accessories. So augments and accessories, when they come into play, do something. So there's a little play mechanic. You're playing from your hand, they're going to gain you gold to spark, or give you some other trigger within the game. Devices, however, when you play them from your hand, these don't do anything until you choose to put them in your workshop. So your workshop is a zone that every engineer in the game has. That zone allows one of each invention type to be present as long as they can legally connect. The connect are basically seen on the side here. This has the beaker and electrical panel. If I played wood burning and decide I want to try to connect it, I can, because one of those connectors is available. All I need is one. If it had the gear, I would not be able to connect. As long as it has the beaker or the electrical panel, I can connect. So now I've connected it. That triggers my device's ability. And I've actually built something. I built a wood burning shovel cannon. Now, if I play with chrome sides, I can decide I want to connect that. It has the electrical panel. I've triggered my ability again, but now I have actually built a wood-burning shovel cannon with chrome sides. Now I built a full construct. This is where it even gets more fun, because now I have an end-to-turn ability that reads left to right, just like the card itself. So my invention now has an ability that says you may discard a card if you do something or something else. And in most of the inventions, it's either or until you start getting the expansions, which adds then. So these inventions can get more wacky and weird and fun throughout the game. You can keep augmenting them. I can add a glitter cannon. So now I have a wood-burning shovel cannon with glitter. I might make it a wind-up shovel cannon. I might need to add an antenna on that. As long as there's one connector, I can continue to do it. Throughout the game, I might even get a better device. So I might throw on a device there, replacing the middle, but letting the left and right reconnect, triggering this device's ability twice. Now I have a wind-up battle core set with an antenna. Every time you do this, the new abilities get triggered, and the turn effect gets better and better, allowing you hopefully to win the game.
How do you win the game?
The inventors, your engineers that you're going against are trying to do the same thing. Trying to get to that 100 spark. So that's the victory condition here. They might try to blow up your workshop, causing you to rebuild it. Meanwhile, you might try to do the same to them. You might try to make them discard cards, drain their spark, and do other things that are offensive. But at the end of the turn, you're all trying to be engineers and all trying to build the best invention possible to win the game. And that is the story of Widget Ridge. It's 1 to 2 players out of the box, 3 to 4 with 2 boxes.
So where can I go to get this game?
Go at widgetridge.com. Our online store that has everything you see here available. We came out via Kickstarter 2 years ago. Sadly, with the pandemic, slowed things down. But we do have now 8 expansions that we have unlocked and made available. And these are all available online.
Oh, hey, look, and there is, let's see if I get QR codes for people to be able to see. There you go. So if anybody needs the contact information. Likewise, it looks like you've got some cool apparel here as well.
Absolutely.
What about the hats?
The hats are something that we typically auction off at the end of, giveaway at the end of every one of our events. So all you have to do is follow us online. You don't even have to be at the convention. If you're at home watching this stream, feel free to just follow us online, and on Sunday night we're going to be doing an auction where we're going to give these away.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
See the cool banner in the background as well. Cool. Have a nice convention.
You too. Thank you.
All right. So let's go ahead while we're waiting here. I am going to pull aside and get the interview mic ready. And go. We are now aside. You can see the entire crowd there. I apologize for the brief moments of organization here. Let's go ahead and take that mic out. as you hear me wrestle with the other mic. There we go. The interview mic is ready. Please, once again, if you guys have trouble hearing or if there's an issue with the sound, make a comment in chat and I will do the best to correct it. What do you say, May? Are you hearing this okay? Or was the other mic better? Alright. Go through and see what we can see again. Go. 1985 games. Looks like a lot of battle mats there. Got a bunch of little side decks for your 5e, for your role-playing games. Camp Sacagawea in Spartan, New Jersey, specializing in medieval fantasy, wedding reviews, retreats, festivals, and LARPs. Out of curiosity, do you guys have a mobile streamer that comes out and does your events?
Not normally.
Not normally. Okay. You say hi to the audience. Obviously, I'm a mobile streamer here.
Hello?
So, tell me a little about Camp Sacagawea.
Well, Camp Sacagawea, it's a Renaissance campground, and so there's a whole lot of things that go on there. There's a Renaissance festival. There's a Renaissance festival. There's also we do like fantasy, Renaissance, medieval style weddings. We do that a lot. And we also run a LARP there as well that runs once a month.
Okay.
And as well as the Ren Fair.
Yeah, the Ren Fair.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't know a Ren Fair. I'm in the Seattle area.
Mhm.
So we have the Washington State Ren Fair that they do. It's always a lot of fun. What's the turnout for your guys' Ren Fair?
We usually sit somewhere in the couple thousand for the whole of the show.
For each day.
Yeah.
Cool.
So it's relatively new, but still relatively big for what we do. And we have the luxury of that. We're building up a fantasy village to kind of like really sell the aesthetic of what we're doing.
Yeah. Okay. And now for the festivals and LARPs, is there particular LARPs that happen there?
So we run our own. It started off running a LARP, then he bought the camp, and then we've just been letting it grow that way. So we run our own LARP there. There are other festivals that go on there, like one is the Lunar Fair, which is like a witch's night market. And all of it, we try and keep that fantasy, like magical aesthetic to it.
Yeah.
Okay. And I think it's like buffer weapons. Are you guys using shnais, rattan?
Yeah, like these swords.
There you go.
So a lot of it is latex weapons. Some people make their own. We also buy, from a ton of different companies. This one is from Nemesis Workshops. It's one of my favorites, but it's kind of the luxury brand of LARP weapons.
This is where I get like old curmudgeon. I'm like, back in my day, we used to have to build everything.
Hey, I started building my own. I learned how to make latex. I did my own latex weapons, but you can still get your own nice one.
Yeah. And half the mess when you have to buy it from somebody else.
Yeah.
Cool. And so retreats. So pretty much all the way out. Is there any other types of venues that might get some of our viewers out there?
Well, depends on what you're looking for. We rent to, ultimately, with what we do, we also rent to whatever you want to do. You rent the space, it's 200-acre site, complete with lake and buildings. You do what you want with it while you're renting it. I don't really know about other venues that do this kind of thing out in our area.
Yeah.
We did kind of hit a very unique niche market with that.
Yeah, and that's why we do a lot of weddings now. A lot of wedding couples come through, and a lot of them are gamers or into fantasy or Renaissance stuff. And they come in, they see the venue, and right away they go, "Oh, this is the perfect aesthetic. This is exactly what we're looking for."
So your web page there is a little blocked by the foliage. Where can they go to find more about it?
It'll be at camp-sacagawea.com. So you can also check us out on our Instagram at Camp Sacagawea.
Yep.
Perfect. All right, thank you, gentlemen. And awesome. Thank you very much.
Great, thank you.
And as I try to get everything in pockets. There it is.
Which stream are you?
Yes.
Yes.
So I actually make these backpacks. It is multi-cell signals, load balanced all the way up to the cloud, and I can actually stream to 20 plus platforms all at once, including creating VOD, which can be used later for editing and things like that. So right now I'm only streaming to Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. And I can give you a little card there. Yeah.
I'm like all about the Nick Cage.
Oh, thank you.
I fucking love it.
Want to go ahead and grab that? Cool. And I also have, I'm personally not a stream star. I like doing this. It's a lot of fun. I want to take everybody to all the cool events with me. That being said, I've got other friends that have the thousands of followers, and I can actually work with any streamer to actually do some promotions. Satine and Jamison have often walked around with my backpack. I don't know if you're familiar with them.
I'm not like super in on streams or like streamers for that, so I'm not the biggest knowledge base for that.
You may be interested because they do a lot of promotions for cruises and a couple of destination locations where they both sell the packages for folks to go out to their event, hang out. I think they're doing one in like North Carolina at a mansion where they're doing a gaming thing, and then also a cruise where they actually get about 20 or 30 celebrity D&D DMs, and the cruise attendees can play games with them on the cruise.
Awesome.
But cool. But no, this is super awesome, and I will get the word out. And thanks.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
All right. Let's see what else. Dr. Witt, sorry, just saw this. I have not had a chance to stop by Strange Machine Games yet. If you have access, go to the PAX Unplugged website, find out what booth they're in, and I will head there. This place is kind of big, so I may miss one or two publishers or developers, but once again, you tell me where to go, I will show up, and we will make it happen. So here, Yarrow Studios. Let's go check out Dragon Dice. Dragon Dice. Get in here, see some of these products. Cool spinny dice. How's it going? Hey! They're in 3541. We will head there next. Okay. We are currently in 36. You know what? That is the next aisle over. So, we will be there in a couple of seconds. Because, here we go. Once again, every single convention has those big banners. You can see what aisles. This is the wildly popular Wild Bill's Old Fashioned Soda. All different types of flavors. And if it's a little too sweet for you, you got the sparkling seltzer up there you can mix in. Basically, folks are buying these cups for about 25 bucks. And then they are fully refillable the whole weekend.
I've had mine for years. I don't know how much they were anymore.
Nice. Various different style cups. All right. Let's find the Strange Machine games. We've got Free League. Obviously, a very popular Kickstarter. The one I'm super interested in is Vaesen. Really cool Nordic horror role-playing game. And if you go to their Kickstarter, they are currently doing a Kickstarter for their Great Britain and Irish folklore horror expansion for this. I am super excited. I know my wife's watching. Please ignore this part. I am backing their Kickstarter.
And the cool thing is that we've got the PDF like 99.9% done.
Yeah.
So as soon as the Kickstarter ends and it collects the money, we're sending the PDF out to backers before the end of the year.
Nice.
So we've been working on it for pretty much over a year now.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
And hi, Megami. Thanks for joining. So we're on multiple platforms. We're on Trovo, YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, all right now. I've got people from all over kind of commenting in. But we love your games. You guys do great and super successful Kickstarters, and they always pump out quality products. So, yeah. All right, we're getting there, Dr. Witz. So, 2, 2, 2, 3, 5, 4, 1. It's going to be somewhere here along the ways. This is Sovereignty. As you can see, they create a platform for you to play games with your friends. Nice. I don't suppose you guys want to show me a game or two on these things?
Well, sure, we can fire up a little point salad.
Okay.
We got 2 people sitting at a table.
Yep.
They can both say they're ready.
Sure. And you want to take the mic when you talk?
Oh, sure, I can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll have Han and Chewie play a little game of point salad here. Now, Han knows to let the Wookiee win.
Yep.
However, he's a gambler as well, so we'll see what he does. So let's see. We can see here that Han is going first. Point salad, you're picking cards from the middle. Trying to come up with your best combination. So Han takes an onion and a pepper. Says he's got to wait now for Chewie. Chewie's turn. Chewie's going to go straight for the point cards. And now in point salad, you have the option of flipping that point card over, turning it into a vegetable, but he doesn't want to do that. Then we just go back and forth. Han's going to keep taking some veggies, take some point cards at the end of the game. Whoever's got the best combination of point cards and veggies, they're going to win.
Nice. Okay, so question. Do I have to buy games? Is this a subscription? How do I get a point? How do I become part of this platform?
Yeah, so Sovereignty is a board gaming platform, so all the games are in one app.
Okay.
And it's subscription based, although we always have some games that are free to play.
Yeah.
So there's a rotating library, every week we're going to rotate and cycle something out. The basic individual subscription is $3 a month. That gives you access to everything we got. We play all the games with other people who have subscribed for that individual subscription. Or during PAX right now, we're giving away codes for a platinum subscription, which is normally $9 a month. That gives you access to everything, but as long as a platinum person is sitting at that table playing, everyone else can be free.
Nice.
So it's super easy to get involved and play with your friends online.
Okay. Cool. Do you mind if I take a picture there of all the different types of games you guys have?
Absolutely. Head over. Dice Miner and Tiny Towns are coming soon.
There you go.
By the end of the year.
Awesome. Yeah, just go ahead and just get a quick look there. And for those of you following at home, there is the All Access Pass. Sorry, these guys aren't at PAX, but, the more people, the more people.
The more people, the more people.
Cool. All right, thank you.
All good. All right, thanks.
All right, hey, Dr. Witz, so I handle all of the chats with a chat aggregate program. It basically takes the APIs from each of the platforms and makes it so that I don't have to sit on one platform by itself. And basically, I can do all of the things. Since I'm not looking to be super famous myself, it makes a little better for me to kind of do multiple platforms all at once and just kind of give folks the accessibility of coming to a PAX or coming to an event without having to be platform dependent. All right, so hello. We've got Phase Shift games here, and let's take a look at some of the stuff they got. Tavern Tales, Dungeon Draw. Do you mind giving us a quick rundown, Jason, of everything you got here?
Absolutely. Oh, I'm official.
Tiny microphone.
We're live from Where are we? PAX Unplugged. Hey, so yeah, everything we do pushes some dimensional envelope. So Dungeon Drop, uses that table space above the table, something that we're very passionate about. We like to have use of more than just this flat surface like so many board games. Okay. So Dungeon Drop, you got a bunch of cubes, you pick them up in your hand at the start of the game, you drop them on the table, they spread out, and they form the map of a dungeon. Okay. We launched that game 3 years ago. It was very successful. It's now got 2 spin-off expansions and its own standalone game. Tavern Tales follows the story of the heroes after they come back from the dungeon. They go to the tavern to boast and brag and lie about everything they just did in the dungeon. So it's a lot of fun.
My players would be more on the lying side than the boast.
Lying is what you do in that game. Absolutely.
Where can I go to buy these?
You can go to phaseshiftgames.com. You can come here to PAX Unplugged. You can meet us at Essen or Gen Con or any of those big conventions as well.
You take me to Essen.
phaseshiftgames.com.
Yep. Cool. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, let's see. Dr. Witt, since you're on your lunch break, let's see if we can get your game, the Strange Machine games, down first. So I apologize to the rest of you. I'm going to do a quick little walk here to see if I can find them, because we are in the 3500 area. Strange Machine games. Let's see. Runaway. And Scyther Gaming. Mantis Falls. Beetle and Grims. And we'll be back to them. Let's see. Which one? 3514. I can't tell if we're going the wrong way or not. Gamer Therapy. It looks like we may have gone the wrong way, but I will zip back around. Thirsty Dice. Ultimate Tools for D&D 5e. Yep, it looks like it might have been the other way. I apologize. Now you get to see more of the crowd. 3, 5, 4, 1. Where be you? Thank you. So if you're hearing comments on the side, chances are they're either commenting about the Nicolas Cage outfit or the camera. I usually have to figure out which is which. Nice. Wait, why are you grading exams on a Saturday? I know the teacher's work is never done, and we're super appreciative of you, but man, take a little time to enjoy life. Okay. There's Long Pack. Queen and Rook. Let's see, where is 3541? 3541. 3541. $5. Okay. I'm just gonna go to your machine. And real quick, which booth are you guys?
Strange Machine Games or like number
one? Hey, cooking! You're the guys I'm looking for.
Oh, perfect.
I've actually had the audience call out and ask to see your games.
Which ones?
You know what? Hey, Dr. Witz, which games were you interested in seeing? So, gotta wait for the comments.
Oh yeah, no worries, you're good.
And here, while we're waiting, let's just go ahead and show off a couple. We've got Iconoclash. We got Valiant Wars. Kind of a favorite of mine, Robotech, role-playing game. Oh, you know these guys.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Well, tell you what. You want to go ahead and give us a quick demo of one of the games so that everybody can see?
Sure.
What's your pick here?
So we'll do Dino Wars. This is the game that these guys are playing right now.
Sure. You want to take the mic?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, you just hold it.
Oh, okay.
Here, yeah.
Got it. Can you hear me all right? So this is Dino Wars. This is a press your luck deck builder. It plays 2 to 5 players. Play is simultaneous. Okay. And because it's press your luck, the play is continuous.
Yeah.
So everybody starts with the same hand. You're going to start with 5 treasure, 3 dark omens, and 2 soldiers.
Okay.
Basically what you're trying to do is get the most victory points by winning these locations. So the locations are always going to be a little bit different, but what locations give you is actually the victory points.
Nice.
What's cool about this game is that every card you get, including locations, the cards go back into your hand, so they actually become part of your deck.
Okay.
So there's cool soldiers cool champions that you can get with lots of different synergies. For instance, like there's 3 main types of these champions. There's the royals, there's the rogues, and there's the mystics. And they actually have like different kinds of abilities that you're kind of trying to build your deck off of. So maybe they have synergies with each other. Maybe you just want to get one type of the champion. Like these guys are doing, when you play simultaneous, you have the chance of busting, but if you stop before you bust, this is when you purchase these new champions.
Okay.
These get added to your deck, so they have like much stronger abilities. Some of them are expensive, some compel you to do things like draw cards. You can have other people draw cards kind of against their will because you're trying to get them out of the game.
Yes.
Play is variable, meaning that depending how many players there are, it's the number of victory points. So, like, for instance, these guys in a 4-player game, they're playing to 8 victory points.
Okay.
Typically, for a 4-player game, it's going to play about 30, 40 minutes. And that's pretty much Dino Wars in a nutshell.
So, I see here that you've got the whole bundle on sale for $45.
That's right.
Where can I go to get this game?
So, you can come to booth 3541. We have a few left.
Yep.
We also have it on our website. That's strangemachinegames.com.
Sure.
The bundle basically includes the base game, the expansion pack, which is like a bunch of unique cards that came from the Kickstarter, as well as the mat.
Okay.
So we have the bundle for $45.
Cool. Yeah. Now it's I primarily do this to get other people that may not feel comfortable coming out to
Sure.
large crowd things, or they're worried about the coronavirus. But this is all about accessibility. So obviously, being able to play this game at their own homes is exactly what these folks are going to want.
Exactly.
Cool.
All right.
Thank you for the tour.
Oh,
One other thing I should tell you, it's also on Tabletop Simulator.
Ooh.
You can go to find Dino Wars on there. It's there.
Yeah, you know what? That's the other thing the pandemic has expressed to me. After I graduated high school and all my friends are scattered to the 4 winds,
Right.
being able to play online with folks is a lot of fun.
Exactly. Yep. Same exact game online.
Cool. Well, thank you very much for the walkthrough.
Yeah,
And,
appreciate it. Thank you.
Cool. And have a great con.
All right, dude,
All right, cool. Well, there you go, Dr. Witz. Now, let's go ahead and saunter back through, since we rushed to get through a bunch of stuff there. We got Clear the Decks. It looks like a naval game, which may draw some interest to our crowd, especially those that are currently playing the Mantic's Kings of War Armada. Everybody likes a good boat battle. Rat Trap Games. Looks like we've got terrain. Ooh. Foldable cardboard, or is it balsa wood? Balsa wood.
Sorry?
Wood terrain.
No.
Cool. Oh, nope.
It's kind of like a mouse pad.
Okay.
Almost like neoprene.
Oh, okay. So you're not selling these things as well? No,
We are selling
Oh,
them.
okay. Awesome. That's
It's just
super
really
impressive.
easy to compactable, and like you can take it wherever you want to go.
Yeah.
The guy that started this, he constantly was DMing for people at their place. So carrying things a lot is kind of a pain. So he decided he's going to start making his own stuff that's easy to carry.
And in all honesty, I'm an old school gamer. I'm so used to having those plastic and foam things. I toss them in a bin. They get destroyed.
Yeah.
They look ugly afterwards. You guys, it looks like is it already painted, or do they have to paint it themselves?
These are already painted. Everything's already done.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is awesome. For those of you that don't like to maintain, or just want a quick, easy setup, this looks like the thing. Let's see. You just get your webpage in there. Rat Trap Games. Cool. Thank you.
Thanks, man.
Oh, Dr. Wicks, yeah, no problem. I mean, this is the whole reason I'm doing this. I'm not, this isn't a money maker for me. I mean, I make and sell the backpacks, sure, but as far as going to these events and things like that, this is pretty much me making things available for folks to be able to see this stuff. We can hear the cheers of adulation, people winning games. Alright, so we've seen this a couple of times, and like all gamers, I am super pulled in by the bright, shiny things. With nice flickering fires. Homemade fire pits. Let's get over here and see this. A wonderful flickering model, beckoning gamers in to play the game. Are those fireballs? Okay, hilarious. That's awesome. And I feel a little sad because we've got trees burning over there and smug owls over here. Displaced homes of smug owls. You want to tell us about your game a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely. This is a party game. Oh yeah. This is a party game where you're solving randomly generated riddles.
Okay.
So we could do what is clear, but never is born. Do you have an answer? Water is the answer that was given, and that is very accurate.
Okay.
Water is clear, but never born.
So now, is it like everybody gives an answer, and then whoever is the most appropriate kind of wins?
Exactly. So it tailors itself to the group that plays it, but when you think of an answer, you put your hand on the table, and once most people have their hands in, the last hand in is going to be the judge. They give these cards out as points, so you can give 2 to 1 person, split them up amongst the group, or say all your answers were terrible, I'm keeping all these points for myself.
Okay, so that riddle worked out well. Challenge you, do it again. Let's see what the next one comes up with.
Yeah, absolutely. So what is wet? Because it falls apart.
My burrito.
My burrito. That is a great answer. Oh my goodness. What is wet? But yeah, absolutely. I'm going to say a diaper.
So no one wants a diaper falling apart.
No,
that is a horrible thing.
exactly. It's disgusting. So the answers tailor themselves to the group, and then at the end of the game, you've got a beautiful collection of very smug owls in front of you. Those are your points. Nice. And yeah, just a nice casual party game.
Where can I go to get this game?
So this game's not actually available yet. We're demoing it for the very first time at this convention.
Nice.
But we're part of Runaway Parade Games, and we're excited to have it out in the future.
Okay.
Yeah.
And 1 second, I'm just going to give you a card for the side.
Perfect.
Hopefully nobody on my camera sees this, but there you go.
I'll keep that secret.
I do the biz dev for Penny Arcade as well.
Oh, perfect.
So if you ever want to talk about doing promotions or getting a highlight of your game, send me an email.
Will do. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure talking with you.
Thank you.
Have fun, everyone.
Hey! All right. Now, I have been dancing around the Beetle and Grimm's booth all convention long. So now I'm going to get into it. First off, super awesome little side things for sale. Looks like we get jewelry, pins, possibly belt buckles. No, medallions, coins. Now, this is what I'm excited about. So, Curse of Strahd, Legendary Edition. Look at all these maps. Any chance you could tell me a little about this?
Sure. Which one? The Strahd?
Yeah. But you know what? Just go crazy. Strahd, Baldur's Gate. First, tell me, why do you have these really cool Wizards of the Coast properties, and what's going on in the box?
Yeah. So we're licensees of Wizards of the Coast, and we are allowed to do these collector box editions of their releases. This one is the Legendary Edition of Curse of Strahd. Curse of Strahd is our most popular product.
Yep.
As you can imagine, everybody loves that adventure. And this one, the sort of the centerpiece of this one is this crazy map tube. This map tube has over 30 maps in it, and what it includes is battle maps of the entire Ravenloft castle mapped out. People go crazy for this.
Yes.
And then also in there, you have all the stuff that you need to run a crazy good Curse of Strahd campaign. We have in-world handouts.
Okay.
We have jewelry pieces, like the Strahd amulet, as well as a pouch of Strahd coins.
Okay.
We have the Curse of Strahd finger puppets. We have a whole pack of encounter cards that come in the box. If you look inside, you have all of the awesome art pulled out that you can hang on your Strahd DM screen. So it comes with a Strahd DM screen as well. It has a whole pack of in-world pieces like Strahd stationery and envelopes, and it comes with wine labels. So the Wizard of the Wines, you can make those. And it comes with the entire the entire book broken out into smaller booklets. And it also comes with a big folder full of all the maps that are used in the encounter for the players to use as they explore.
I saw little artifact cards there too. Do you have like NPC and artifact stats on cards, making it easier for GMs?
Yeah, we do. So here's an example of like an encounter card. It actually hangs on the DM screen, with the stats on the back for the DM, and the picture for the players while you're playing. Here's some of the art from the book that we pulled out that we also have you hang on the DM screen. So let's say you've met some of these Barovians. You hang this on the DM screen as you're role playing that encounter. That's what we do. I mean, we have a lot of other versions, like we have Descent into Avernus, we have Eberron. We're taking pre-sales for the Witchlight release, as well as Fizban's Treasury of Dragons. So yeah.
Forgotten Realms properties? Wait, all these gates are Forgotten Realms.
Yes. That's Forgotten Realms. Icewind Dale, which we just sold out of, is Forgotten Realms. But yeah, we're always releasing whatever Wizards is releasing, basically. And then we also are next month or the month after, we're going to be shipping our Tal'Dorei box for Critical Role.
Nice.
So these are some examples of some of the jewelry pieces that come with that set. That's not out in the wild yet, but it's coming.
We'll look forward to it.
Yeah.
Where can we go to buy this stuff?
BeetleandGrims.com.
Okay.
No ampersand, it's A-N-D, Beetle and Grims, 2 M's.
Okay. We got it right there. And S at the end of it as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Perfect. Well, hey, thanks for giving us the rundown on that.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, have a great con.
You too.
Hey, Resale Dragon. Thanks for joining. Woo! Thank you. So, I in all honesty, Resale Dragon, you're probably my first sub. I just kind of wander through all of these conventions. Sometimes they're comic conventions, but I may work for Penny Arcade, so I get to all of the Penny Arcade conventions as well. So I kind of have a passion for all things nerdy. You want to see comic conventions, you want to go to the sci-fi conventions, you want to see gaming things, whether or not it's Gen Con or PAX Unplugged. Hello. Oh, see, look at their camera coming. Okay. Nice. Sorry, guys. Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to geek out on camera equipment. Of course, nice Rode microphone.
I'll let John take care of it because he is our media person, the content manager for Geek Therapeutics.
Hey, how's it going?
Going good.
So, what type of setup you got here? I see you got your laptop.
MSI laptop.
Yep.
And then underneath I have a Behringer soundboard.
Okay.
Hooked into an SSL2 Plus.
Okay.
Out to the computer, which runs the Shure and this studio mic. GoPro 9 Black with the media mod.
Yeah.
And a Rode Pro. Logitech Brio. Webcam. And Sony FX5 with the boom mic.
Okay. Cool. So, before we get too much into the geekery of streaming and doing live events, I make this backpack, Cyberstate pack. Here, I'm just going to turn around. Multiple SIM cards thrown in through a load balancer up to a cloud OBS server with a 3-axis gimbaled camera on a 4th arm, little Rode mic for interview things. But let's talk about what I'm really here for. Tell me about Geek Therapeutics.
Geek Therapeutics is a group. Geek Therapeutics is a group that trains therapists, counselors, and psychiatrists to use geek culture in their practice. Okay. We have multiple certifications, so our certified geek therapists, geek professionals, and geek specialists and game masters can get continuing education credits.
Nice.
And everything we sell here at the booth helps support that cause. My job with them as a content manager is I host all of our live streams, including live D&D sessions. I also do Let's Plays a lot. So, and it's a lot of fun. I've only been with them a couple months. I came over for my own personal brand of streaming and content creation, and have joined them.
Nice. All right, cool. Well, let's see. Where can they go? I mean, obviously, my viewers aren't here right now because, for various reasons, but half the reason I do this is accessibility, so all folks can participate and be able to
Definitely.
Where can they go to support Geek Therapeutics?
You can find Geek Therapeutics on all major platforms under Geek Therapeutics, including Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. On Twitter, it's just Geek Therapeutic because of the character limit. They wouldn't let us put the S on the end.
Okay.
But they can reach out to us at any time, and we also get esports professionals and stuff like that to come and take part to learn about being accessible for those who have needs, neurodivergency, support of the LGBTQ community, ADHD, autism, and that's what I do as well. We try to be as welcoming and warm as possible.
You know what? This allays itself to this convention. I mean, if you think about it, the folks that play games, this is their method of communication.
It is.
Regardless of how extroverted, introverted, if you're on the spectrum, if you're not on the spectrum, it is a common ground for everybody to be able to communicate, and I love the fact that you're using it to heal.
It is, and it's so unique, and that's why I got involved, because it spoke to me. I actually started out supposed to be interviewing Dr. Bean, the CEO, at PAX Online, and it turned into me coming to work for them. And so it's a fantastic opportunity. In fact, let me get Dr. Bean. He can say a few more words in depth on what we do here at Geek Therapeutics compared to what I can, because I'm the layman of this group. Can you give me Anthony?
Oh, Tony.
All right.
If you ever want to talk streaming,
definitely. They want a few words about in depth about Geek Therapeutics. He is actually live out to live interview.
We're having fun.
Yeah. So we were talking about my streaming equipment.
Oh, I recognize this getup here.
Yeah, it's
the full
amazing.
stabilization.
Yes.
I have to balance out the cool of the camera with the cool of Nicolas Cage.
I mean, Nick Cage is pretty great.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to hand you over to Dr. Bean.
Sure. All right. So what do you want to know?
Well, give us a breakdown. I mean, Geek Therapeutics, what's going on? How are you helping folks?
So what we do with Geek Therapeutics is we take anything that's in geek culture and we utilize it in some sort of therapeutic interaction, whether it's D&D, anime, video games, comic books, superheroes, the whole shebang. And we're all licensed clinicians. We're APA, NBCC, ACE, and now Association of Play Therapy accredited.
Nice.
So we tons of CE hours. We train people how to be therapeutic GMs. We do everything. And we basically take anything as geek culture and we make it fun and interactive and therapeutic.
Awesome. Okay. What is your next event, your next charity drive?
Woo, that's probably going to be for Guardians Mental Health, where we're going to do our streamer mental health kit and we're going to raise money to make it free for everybody.
Ooh, okay. Cool.
Yes.
Cool. Well, you already said where to go to actually see see your guys' site. So they can tune in there to find more information about the event?
Absolutely. They can sign up for our email event there. They can go on Twitter. We're at Geek Therapeutics, Instagram, Facebook. We're everywhere.
Cool. All right. Well, hey, thank you for your time. And I'm going to give the folks more of what they want. Games and games and games.
Games are good. You guys take care.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Definitely. All right. So we have gotten all of 2 aisles in. So we've got an hour and 45 minutes left. We will be back tomorrow. Let's just go ahead. And let's see. Thirsty dice. Thirsty dice. Looks like they've got a big candy bowl. Let's just go ahead and take a look. See what Thirsty Dice is about. So what are these ones like? I have no clue. Take a look. All right, Resale. Is there something in particular you want us to take a look at or go to while I'm here? I need to head over to the laser tag for a bit, but please tell me if there's something on here that you want us to see. This is awesome. Wait a minute. Okay, so does this have anything to do with Lucky, the Doomtown dog that used to run around with the arm that came out, what was it, in the 90s?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think this is just a story about good dogs saving humans in the zombie apocalypse.
Okay, it was the picture of the dog with the zombie arm that got me. That's an iconic thing in another game, and I was just like, okay, this is awesome. So tell me about Good Dog, Bad Zombie.
Well, in Good Dog, Bad Zombie, you are a pack of very good dogs who have found a safe haven in Central Park during the zombie apocalypse.
Okay.
However, you've all discovered that you're missing out on head scratches and belly rubs, so it's time to go out into the city and find your human friends. You do this by exploring these scent tokens, as denoted by the numbers on the top of these decks. You'll use... Each dog has 2 actions per turn. The basic actions are run, lick, sniff, and play an energy card. Run is what it sounds. You move 1 space. Sniff you can do when you get to one of these tokens, which means you'll flip over the card in the deck that's corresponding to it, moving the token you just used to the next corresponding space that shows up. And so we have the big wheel. The woman here gives me cotton candy. You place a human figure on this spot. When it says 1 to 10 and 11 to 20, that means you roll the d20 to determine what happens. On a 1 to 10, you sit. What happens is, maybe I shouldn't have eaten that. Discard 2 energy. Energy is cards in your hand. And you always start off with 2 of them in the game, and you get more of them by licking yourself or other dogs.
Sorry. This is hilarious.
That's the point of the game. You say things like, okay, I'm going to lick you so you can draw some cards. That's it. But, as we go on, this is a collaborative game. As I said, each dog only gets 2 actions per turn. So it took Lupin both his actions to get here and sniff out the human that was in the big wheel. So now, it's time for Miss Fuzzy Ears to come over here and maybe use a bark card. The bark card allows Miss Fuzzy Ears to bark at the human and move them 1 space into Central Park. And when they arrive safely in Central Park, we take the standee off the board and take one of the cards and add it to Human Town. Adding a human to Human Town gives you a 1-time bonus. Olga here hunts zombies, so you'll be able to take a zombie from anywhere and take them off the board.
Nice.
You win the game when you fill up your Human Town. There are 6 spaces on this side and 8 on the other if you're in for more of a rough time. It does actually say rough time on the back.
I suspect there are puns abound in this game.
Everything is a pun or as imagined through a dog's eyes. My personal favorite is the Loud Birds tile, which is an airport. So all the while you're racing against this feral track.
Yeah.
The feral track goes up each time a dog is startled. At the end of your turn, you'll roll the d20 again and place a zombie wherever it says. In this case, it would be 2. It's not too scary. But let's say, for instance, Gizmo here was on this tile. Now, if the turn ends and Gizmo is on the same tile as the zombie, Gizmo gets startled. He runs back to Central Park to calm down, and the feral track goes up 1.
What were the chances of you doing the Cage Friends while I'm wearing this outfit?
Well, we're about to actually say we're into. If I rolled a 2 and there was already a zombie standing in Cage Friends, then the zombies move in towards Central Park till they meet an unzombied space. If they make it all the way to Central Park, then the dogs there will scare away this zombie, but it did spook them.
Yeah.
So the feral track goes up. If a human's on the board and a zombie gets added, the humans run away, and the dogs are sad because they couldn't make a new friend. So the feral track goes up. If you reach 10 before you've on the feral track before you filled up your human town, then the game's over. The dogs have forgotten what it's like to have the love of a human.
Oh, no. All right, let's see. What are some of the dogs? We got Miss Fuzzy Ears, Shih Tzu, Gizmo. Okay, please tell me you have a Shiba.
I do not, but I will tell you one thing. All of these dogs are real people's dogs.
Really?
Yes. This one I know in real life, Lupin. Lupin has resting sad face at all times, and I love him. But every dog here is someone's pet. Particularly these ones on these energy cards. We're all Kickstarter backers who backed at a certain level and were able to send in a picture of their dog to be drawn and added to the game.
Wow. Okay. Cool. All right. So I can't walk around with the game, but I'm coming back to buy this game tomorrow.
Great. We'll be here.
Cool. Cool. All right. Thank you.
My pleasure.
Okay. My partner has asked for me to get more games that we can play together, and somehow a dogs versus zombies game that is co-op, where the dogs are running around being cute, sniffing things, seems like the game that would work for us. If May's still on, please tell me if I'm crazy or not. Do you think that could be a game we could play? And she might not be listening right now. That is all good though. Let's continue on. And so I love this neon sign. It just comes across on the camera as one big blotchy light though. Let's take a look, see if their products. Burning wheel to match the neon sign in the background. RPGs with maps. What's there? Midar Mark. These are actually really beautiful looking books. There are the sets. Thank you. Ooh. All right. Let's see what else we got going on. And for all the folks that have joined us new, please go online, take a look at the PAX Unplugged exhibition hall. If there is something that you want me to check out, please say something. And hey, let's stop here and Fate of the Norns? Horns. Horns?
Fate of the Norns.
Norns. I was correct the first time. See,
that is Fate of the Norns.
Yeah.
This is Ragnarok. It is a Vikings role-playing game.
Okay.
It uses runes instead of dice.
Ooh, okay. Are these some of the runes?
Yeah, so these are the metal runes.
Those are
And
pretty.
we also have wooden runes available as well.
Right over here.
Do you have any carved in the bones of your enemies?
Exactly.
Nice.
Viking boots.
Enemy, no, but I do have a set carved out of bone. and glass and riverstone. So we'll be friends.
All right, so can you give me a little rundown of what a typical adventure is like in this game?
Yeah, absolutely. So, Fate of the Norns Ragnarok is pretty much...
There you go.
Well,
you don't have to flip it on, just so you don't get a bunch of the background noise there.
Got it. Yeah, so Fate of the Norns Ragnarok is basically set in the 10th century of the Viking Age.
Okay.
That's historically. It's also set during the apocalypse of the Vikings, known as Ragnarok. So it's too late to stop it. Your eyeballs deep in it, and now you need to survive it. So everything's kind of research and history and myth. We're kind of sneaky. We're going to teach you stuff while you play.
Okay.
And the cool thing about it is you use runes instead of dice to resolve all mechanics. So the whole goal there is we try to strip away everything that takes you out of the action. So the runes are basically action-reaction. So there's none of this like I roll this, I have to add this, subtract that. It's I do this action with these powers and these spells, what are you going to do about it? And so the enemy has to play their runes to either accept it or try to deflect it or mitigate it. So no one's ever spinning the wheels in the mud. You've got like the spotlight on the action and it's pedal to the metal the whole way.
So, just because I have to ask, a lot of the folks that watch are doing this accessibility, right? They don't want to come to a big event, and a lot of them play online. What do you guys have for resources for online play?
So we started out completely caught by surprise with the pandemic as everybody.
Yes.
And we brought this up on Roll20 because we had to release this book right over here, which was Children of Eriu. And we had some beta testing still to do, but we couldn't meet in person anymore. So we took it to Roll20, and let me tell you, Roll20 wasn't ready for us. And we weren't ready for Roll20. 2 weeks later, a couple of our techies basically got onto Roll20, created a character sheet with all of the trimmings, created all the macros to draw the runes, create the runes, clean up the runes, take damage, all of it. They imported all of our resources, our adventures, and basically right now, you wouldn't even notice that like Roll20 plays any other game. It just like fits like a glove. Yeah, it's really nice.
Do you have like any modules or any pre-built adventures?
Yep, right here. So right in front of us, between us, you've got several adventures: Dead Man's Blade, Horn of the Kraken, Fafnir's Treasure, Scythe and Sword. So like Fafnir's Treasure is based on the Volsung Saga, and the other three are actually based on novels. So we've had established authors that have come and played in our setting, and they asked, can we write some novels in your setting? And said, let us think about this. Yeah. And then they wrote the novels, and then we asked them, can we write adventures? They returned the favor and said, yeah. And next thing we know, we've got a bunch of adventures.
This seems like, I hang out in the mead hall every other week type thing. This seems like the perfect place to play in the mead hall.
Absolutely. And we actually have a Kickstarter that'll fill your mead hall.
Ooh.
So right now on the corner of that table is the Ultimate Viking Anthology flyer.
Okay.
And so what we've done is we've locked up all our creative types for the last 18 months, told them about some sort of pandemic, they can't leave their house, we slide food under the door, and they've been toiling away. And we're releasing 9 books with this Kickstarter. So 4 RPG books, 3 novels, and 2 graphic novels. So this is like everything you want out of like a Viking Super Kickstarter.
So basically, if I hadn't been a part of any of the previous ones, now I can do all the catch up.
Yep.
Because when do you launch this Kickstarter?
It's already launched. It ends on Monday.
No! Okay.
All right, so you got 2 days.
I got 2 days.
Yeah, pretty much.
But if I pledge the Kickstarter, then I don't have to worry about stuffing books into my suitcase tonight.
Exactly, and we've got the digital side of it too. So, yeah, that's the Ultimate Viking Anthology, QR code for anyone that wants to scan it. And on the other side is pretty much a cover of most everything that's in there. Okay. That's before stretch goals. So on top of stretch goals, there's going to be a whole lot more books as well.
So what's your expected delivery then if it ends on Monday?
So we have several of the novels already written. Okay. So they're going into editing right now. Probably you're going to get them before Christmas. The RPG books are going...
Wait. Like as in Christmas, the one 2 weeks away? Or Christmas 2022?
Everything goes according to plan.
Yeah, because one of the books is almost done editing. And so it's just going to go into layout. Laying out a novel is really easy, and so we're going to go into print proof. It really comes down to how slow is the printer getting us a print proof, and then we go live with that. The RPG books will be a bit longer because we're going to be test playing a lot of stuff, and if we hit stretch goals, we're going to have, I guess, specific books for different systems. So right now, our RPG is going to be usable with many other systems. It's a city RPG, and but we're committing to certain stretch goals for like a 5e specific book, a Pathfinder specific book, Powered by the Apocalypse specific book. So we'll see. We'll see how many we're on the hook for.
So, out of curiosity, is that mead in your cup right there now? Awesome. Hey, thanks for giving us the rundown on this. And,
my pleasure.
Yeah, I'll probably be back as soon as I can press off my back and talk more.
Awesome.
Cool.
Thanks.
Thank you. Cool. All right, guys, where do you want to go next? We've got... Hey, look, they're right across from Norse Foundry. Norse Foundry, Tales of the Norn. I almost want to say there's a style going on here. Yeah. Okay. Here's something that I wanted to check out. Inhuman Conditions. This is a game that looks like it is completely based off of the Voight Comp interactions. Did I say that right?
Yeah, Voight Comp, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And it looks like they've got a setup over there. So let's just go ahead and check it out. Oh. And we'll sneak over. We're waiting for the train. Yeah, so what do you wait for work? What do you say the music for work? Okay. So obviously you have your Blade Runner on the left, and your possibly replicant on the right. Could be a Cylon. We don't know. Alright, let's let them do that. Alright. Let's do a palate cleanser here and look at the cool swag. And sorry guys, just wanted to get the mic here. There we go. Now you should be able to hear me a little better. Oh no! And where did it go? Where did it go? I just closed up my chat stream, so guys, give me 2 seconds. 2, there we go. Open up the chat app. And coming into it. There we go. Open in browser. So I apologize if I just missed your chats. We just closed the window by accident. But here we go. Pulling everything back in. And we've got capital punishment here.
Keeping yours, but for the argument.
As we're continuing on. Hey, thanks, Resale. Let's see. Let's find something cool. And we've got Stuff of Legends. Oh, you know what? Actually, I promised to find the cutest game. And I will do that. I actually did a little scouting ahead of time. And I think I may have found the cutest game on the floor. We're gonna have to kind of thread through things. And then I may have to beat feet and head over to the laser tag. They are doing a Games Workshop sponsored laser tag where you get to play as, I believe, one of the soldiers of the Imperium, a guard member. They give you a rifle and they let you go off and fight the forces of chaos. But let's find that cutest game. It's around here somewhere. I just need to find it. Ooh, I think we're honing in. Yes, I see it from here. We are going to go to the cutest game. And, oh no, wait a minute. Is this not it? Nope, there it is. Okay, we made a beeline so we can specifically... So folks, I have been given the challenge to find the cutest game on the con floor. I was told you had a cute game on the con floor. Oh snap. It is literally called the most cutest game.
Yes.
So, tell you what, can you give us a rundown on this game?
Oh, sure, absolutely.
Go ahead and take the mic there so people can hear you.
Honestly, it's a very easy game, and it's a great little dopamine fix, too, while you're at it. You literally just take 5 cards, you start off with that, and whoever's turn it is gets to think inside their head, okay, which one of these do I think is the cutest? Yeah. Your friends get to take turns seeing if they can figure out if they can guess which one you selected. And if the two of you are right, you both get a point. So you just go around, basically, let's say, for instance, that I selected Malcolm. At that point, we would replace Malcolm maybe with marbles here.
Oh my. I really...
Yeah.
Everything is making me want to squee right now.
I know, right?
Right? Like, boo. Just boo. Come on. I got challenged to find the most cutest game on the con floor.
It's here. This is it.
All right.
I already know Boo. You
Yes.
know Boo, right?
I know Boo?
Yeah, Dave. Dave's
Dave,
cat.
that's Dave's cat?
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Go through the deck, randomly pull out an animal, and let's just see how cute things can get on this game.
Okay.
This
Let's
picture is actually in the PA
look at that.
Lenny.
Look at Lenny.
I love Lenny. Good job, Lenny.
Yes. And here we have Toast and Meatball.
Okay, that's cheating. Those are red pandas.
I know, and I mean red pandas.
You could throw red panda in the worst situation, and it would make it the cutest.
I know, right?
Okay, so how do I win?
Honestly, I guess at the end of whenever you're done playing, whoever has the most points wins.
Do you get to keep, like, if say your friend is hosting this game, do you get to keep all their cards?
I think you might have to fight them for it. Yeah, I mean, it might be a fight worth having, though, to be perfectly honest.
So you're saying we could actually resolve our differences with this game?
You know, honestly.
This is so awesome. Okay, one more cute animal.
All right. Let's see. Let's pick. And there's little Sissy.
Sissy.
She's the best turtle.
Okay. You have checked one of the things off my list. We have indeed found the most cutest game, which happens to be called the most cutest on the con floor. I haven't. The closest second was the Good Dog Bang Zombie.
Okay, yes.
But this by far beats it being even more cute.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, wait, real quick. Where can I go to get this game?
So, honestly, we have it here. It's $10 for the deck.
Sure.
And they're going to actually be having a Kickstarter in spring of 2002 for expansions on this as well. So, there's that nifty QR code that will take you to a spot where you can see more about that.
Perfect. And just in case the QR code doesn't work on the camera here, what's the website?
Honestly, if you Google Forever Stoked Creative, you'll find them.
Okay, and I will go do a zip on the Forever Stoked so that folks could see. There you go. So there's the spelling on the Forever Stoked. And get the cutest game ever. All right. Awesome. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
Yeah. All right, let's go back into the mix. You know what? Let's go check in first on the laser tag because I don't want to miss out on the laser tag, and I'm coming back tomorrow so we can catch some of the exhibition hall floor. But let's go ahead and knock that camera down a little bit. Oh, here we go. This is the free paint section. So folks are painting miniatures provided by Games Workshop. I believe they're also providing the paints. And obviously a lot of heads down, hardcore painting here. All right. Of course, you should probably learn to play with your miniatures after you're done painting them. We've got several folks here playing miniature games. Looks like 40K is the game of preference for most. This is when chapters don't agree with each other. Let's see if we got any other games here. Looks like a little kill team going on. Some more kill team over there.
You take a hit. 3 damage.
Alright, let's go ahead and just attach our mic again so we can concentrate on the show. There we go. Get some ever valuable enforcers here. And distracted more with some cool terrain. Ooh, this is like a Star Wars Legion. Another really popular miniature game. So if you were with us yesterday, it wasn't sparse. There were still quite a few folks. There was easily 2 to 3 times the amount of people here today. Saturday is definitely the popular day for the games. Hundreds of folks all playing games. Looks like we got people on YouTube and on Twitch that are watching. Thank you. Love it. The whole Jughead routine going on there. Crown and overalls. Super awesome. Once again, people playing board games. Lots and lots of board games. They've got the board game library. So if you don't own it and you want to play it, you can check it out. Refresh. I know, I'm not telling you guys anything you don't know, but man, food and drinks at conventions are expensive. All right, we're approaching the laser tag zone. And I may have a treat. So I brought my IR lens, and we're gonna get in here and we're going to take a look to see if it's even necessary. But I can put in the low light lens so that we can actually see in the dark. So, just give us a couple of seconds here. We'll zoom the line. And it looks like they're setting up teams right now. And this is looking kind of dark, guys, so give me 2 seconds. Let me see if I can switch out lensing here, and we will see if it looks a little better with the IR lens. There's the wide angle. There we go. Stuff everything else back in. Alright. Give me 2 seconds. I'm switching out lenses right now. There's that one. Okay. Gimbal off. Lens out. Okay. And we're back up and running with the new lens. For those of you not familiar with the rig, hot swappable lenses, hot swappable batteries. If I have a cell connection go down, it doesn't interrupt the stream because I'm awesome. All right. So I just want to check with the staff here to make sure I can stay at a safe distance and swing. All right. I just popped in the IR lens, so now I can see in the dark. Okay, so first off, let's tell the audience what we're doing here.
So this is Kill Team Live. So
Okay.
this is an objective-based game. It's laser tag. Laser tag with a twist.
Sure.
This is an objective...
Microphone.
This is an objective-based game. You're not only trying to wipe out your opponent, you're trying to sweep and clear the objectives. There's orcs versus humans. Everyone's a little bit... The orcs are a little bit beefier. The humans are a little bit squishier. They also have different weapon profiles. That all plays out in the game.
Okay.
You're trying to score the most points by holding the most objectives as often as you possibly can. Playing against... it could be 10 on 10. But we run in groups up to 20 at a time going through this. There's an arena inside. Lots of obstacles. Lots of places to hide. It's full of smoke. It's dark. It's awesome. It's killy. It's Warhammer 40,000. Kill Team Live.
Okay, so do you mind if I stick my head through the curtain there?
No, please do. Yeah, take a look. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you. And let's just get the quick. First off, show us the gun.
I don't know if we'll hear a blast right now. Yeah, because the game's not going.
Okay.
But this is it. So you got these sensors that you wear around your neck, or that you actually go on a headband if you wanted to.
Okay.
And there's a sensor here on the gun. This is the human side. So this is the Astra Militarum Deathcore Creed type of weapon. Standard issue las rifle from the Imperium. The Orcs have what's called a Shuda, which they're all unique. They're very blocky, kind of a beefier weapon. They also have slightly different stats. They reload a little bit slower. That's compensate for the Orcs having the extra hit points.
Okay.
But you'll see them inside. Each one of them is unique. While these are all uniform and come off a line, the shooters are all unique and they're pretty cool.
Nice.
They really give you that orc feel.
Okay, cool. All right, well, I feel like a little mushroom pizza, so let's go ahead and kill some more.
Do it.
Wait a minute. Did I get the canon right? Are orcs still part mushroom, or is that Age of Sigmar?
Are thought of to be a fungus that travels through space.
Okay.
But I neither can confirm nor deny that, or the Inquisition may.
Yeah. Perfect. Thanks.
Yeah, hopefully get you in the next round also.
Okay, so let's go take a look. I'm super curious to see how this is going to work, especially since I believe they are using infrared for the lasers, but let us find out. First, let's go ahead and stick our head in here. Oh, yes. So awesome. Please. Okay. And let's go ahead and stick our head in on the other side, see if we can get a little further in. Oh, that is beautiful. You can see the lasers just great. All right, let us see. Looks like the next crew is getting their education on how to play the game. Let's go ahead and see if we can sneak in on the other side. Kill Team Live. Welcome to the kill zone. There we go. Okay. So you can see right there, they're getting the instructions on how to handle their Imperium weapons. Looks like we've got a whole range of various different kits here. Let's see. I'm going to try something out. We'll see if this works or not. There we go. Awesome. So you can see right there the various different types of weaponry they've got going on. And then you can see in. Oh, let's see if it'll let me do it. Oh yeah. Super awesome. All right, you know what? I'm gonna go check with the other guy just to make sure, because I don't want to screw up anybody else's game. That would be faux pas. I just want to check with you real quick. Are your guys' lasers IR based?
IR based. No, I believe it's actual light and then radio waves. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to shine an IR flashlight and screw up somebody's game. Going, Haha, tag, you guys shout out.
I don't know that they are. Although
Okay.
I'm not the best person to ask on that.
Okay.
I'm simply the line coordinator.
Cool. All right. Would they let me watch the other people do it, or is it?
If you want to play, let me know. We'll get you. You got to get. Everybody has to get the waiver signed, though.
Okay.
Including those watching. I think probably 3 people going in. I want to make sure that just in case.
Yeah.
But yeah, then actually get that and then get through that. If you want to.
Well, first,
or hang out on the periphery and,
Okay.
and do a little recording.
we're going to hang out on the periphery. I just wanted to make sure I didn't want to use this and screw up somebody's game, though.
Fair enough. I probably would avoid that.
Okay.
Just in case.
Yeah. Awesome. All right, so we're going to wait for them to get done with their lesson.
Yeah, they're getting the brief right now.
Yep.
And then you should be able to see how the game is.
Sweet. So just be patient a little, and we'll be able to see the next round of folks. Sounds like they're in their training right now, once again. Ooh. One second. You want to check it out? This is a... Oh, no, I was showing you. It's a IR lens, so I can see all in the dark and everything.
Nice, I like it.
But okay. Sorry, folks. Just doing a quick little brief wait here. We have to kind of wait for them to get their instruction before we can actually start seeing them play. But I suspect you'll get a long line, various different folks looking to serve the Imperium, or Choppa and Shuda. Do you get to be orcs in this as well?
Yeah.
Ooh, more DACA. I'm here for the WOG.
Okay, here's the wall. I heard some people screaming earlier.
Nice. See if we get the other angle. I'm not too certain how long training goes. Ooh. Let's see. Can I sneak in? I can sneak in. You can see. There we go. I'm supposing it's, very educational things like, please don't stick things in people's eyes. Do not try to eat any of the scenery. And we are giving instructions both for Imperial Guard as well as Orc. But as soon as they're done, we'll start seeing some play. Some of the Imperial weapons. The Imperial weapons obviously all look the same. enough. Whizzes the coast. Really you want magic accoutrement? Okay, when I'm done. Now let's go ahead. All right. If you guys want VOD of the interview, feel free to reach out and I'll provide you any of the documentation.
All right.
Cool.
Yeah. Can I just take a picture of your outfit?
Absolutely.
You're incredible, bro.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem.
It's like looking into my soul.
Once again, getting stuck. I've covered a bunch of games. Let's other stuff here. So, I want to go now, guys. Just a good, touch with. And we have Aaron.
Lots of different things. You got it going?
We can hear you.
Great. One of the things that I think is really awesome that I introduce up above the bridge is that we've got a bigger international and world focus going on. So the game is really moving forward, right on Zeno, opening itself up. And again, some things we do game mechanics system-wise, or just cleanups, simplifications, just to make it easier for everybody. But for me, really, it's seeing the world grow, seeing things expand, seeing develop.
Now, people in the audience, is cyberpunk a desired sense of society, or is this a fantasy that we should enjoy playing?
Do we like utopias, or do we love dystopias? Which is your question?
Yeah.
It's an interesting thing. I mean, there's the whole joke we see in the film Matrix. Right?
Yeah.
The computers like, oh, we try to give you utopias. You didn't accept them, right? I don't know. I think it's important to have dystopia because it acts as a reflection to the things we see in our world, things we don't like. Because our world isn't crazy, of course not. But does this game address a lot of the things that occur? To some degree.
Very cool. Very cool. All right. What do I need to get started playing?
The nice and easy thing, there is a jumpstart kit that one can grab if one, particularly if one hasn't been a regular gamer before. It really handles you, gives you big characters, gives you stuff, dice, everything you need to get going. But really, more than that, if you're already deep into games as a hobby, I would even suggest jumping straight to the core book.
Okay.
You're going to run through the materials in the jumpstart pretty quick. It's a great handhold and a great starting point. But really, the core book has unique personalization and a lot.
All right. Cool. So, notice something, and these statues available for purchase?
I would love to say yes. They briefly occurred. They were made by CD Projekt Red, and the ones you're seeing here are really like gifts to us from them.
Wow.
The studio signed the props and everything. Everybody at the studio. So I'd love to see you get a feedback. Perhaps watch eBay if you feel a little bit in your wallet.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to grab the microphone back and snap a couple of shots of these other statues. They are awesome.
Awesome, guys. Have a good time. Take care, everyone.
Thank you, Aaron. All right, so here we go. We got some cards. This is a sample of the Game Master's Guide. Of course, we have the Penny Arcade pin set. Now, the cool thing about that is on the back, and I'm not going to show you because, well, then you get a copy of those rules. But on the back, they have specific rules and specific things for the game that you can play included in. So you get the pins and you get additional rules for the game. Okay, I just noticed that they put pins in with that statue. That is a beautiful looking statue. Let's go ahead and take a look at the samurai on the other side. Ooh, sorry, not bad. That is a Witcher statue. Looks like he's taking out a Grim. Still beautiful. And so I guess, yeah, let's cover the Witcher RPG. Granted, I have a little bit of a preference for cyberpunk, probably because I like media. There you go. Beautiful stuff at our Tavern. All right. Let's see what else we can see. All right. What we got going on here?
This is Mr. Torg's Arena of Badassery. It's currently on Kickstarter right now.
Okay. And, well, here, one second. Is this the, nope, that is.
This is the QR code.
Okay. We got a little bit of glare, tilts, there we go, perfect.
That's the box art currently for the game.
When does the Kickstarter end?
The Kickstarter ends in a week from now.
Okay, so you got to get on it.
Right now we got over $1 million in backers right now.
Wow.
A bunch of really great stretch goals.
Okay, okay. Cool stuff. Thank you. Alright. Alright guys, I gotta admit, I am running out of steam. So I am going to go ahead and end the stream here, and then we will be back tomorrow. We'll get in an hour or two probably, do some final things. And after that, we will be heading back home. Our next event will be CES after PAX Unplugged, and that's going to be in January. And it should be a lot of fun.